rainbow stacker toy, and here you're really looking at developing fine motor control, recognition of colours, stacking and sizing, being different sizes, counting the different pieces of the stacker, creative imaginative play, and depth and orientation perception. Here you'll start seeing the little one has basically already started playing with this, and you can see, he's initially struggling to kind of figure out, okay, which one's the largest piece of the rainbow, which was the second largest. So the largest one was the easiest, which was the second largest, and he's kind of going back and forth. He could, if he knew, the colours of the rainbow, potentially he could have leveraged that, but that's not the case here. But you can see, he's also struggling to kind of put them together, which is good because this is developing those motor skills, as I was mentioning. But he's basically focusing very much on the sizing recognition of the rainbow, and actually what we're doing here is actually calling out for me and saying, hey, help me, Dad. And I'm not helping him. I'm kind of encouraging him to give it another go. Every now and then he'll get frustrated. Once again, he's trying out the different colours. And by the way, this builds out that that grit, which is really important. You don't want to give up. And he's getting frustrated. Can you see that? So he's getting frustrated, but then he's getting over it, and he's going to keep on trying. He's going to keep on trying, and he'll get it right. And he's actually looking at, do these things stack on top of one another? And maybe you know what, let me lie this flat and see what happens. So he's struggling with this, and the sizing is turning out to be a bit of a challenge, but watch what happens. So at this point he's realized that these pieces are correct, and rather than stacking them so that they're staggered, he just overlays them. So he basically had them in a flat orientation, and he's basically lifted these up, and he realized that this actually works and makes it easier. So that's problem solving, right? That's problem solving in action. And he's realizing that these pieces are now coming together. He's getting closer to the end product, and yeah, there we go, slotted in. Congratulations, little man. So yeah, he's successful here. Now he's trying to get it really lined up, and he's going to flatten it now. And I'm going to stay quiet for a second because this is really interesting. He starts by himself just naming the colours.
Ooh, look at that.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white. No.
I love this toy. It's really simple, and it being wooden, made out of good material. It's like the depth of the toy is good enough so that the children don't get massively frustrated. But here he is stacking it in a different way. And by the way, you can stack these vertically, right? I mean, I do this with him every now and then. He hasn't quite got the patience to deal with that, which he will have at one point, and it speaks to that grit element, right? And that perseverance. But here he's stacking the rainbow up horizontally as wider base, so it's working out, and this being more successful, he enjoys it, and he'll do it right to the final piece, which is great to see. And there you go, the creativity and imaginative part. So he loves cars. It's just loves them. And this is it. He's starting to see a car in the shape. So that's it. You can see the two big wheels there, and you can see the kind of like roof of the car as well. And he's basically telling me, Dad, look, I built a car. and with that he's gonna kind of build it out a bit more, and then you'll see what he does in the end. But the key thing here is, you know, as much as I'm videoing this, I'm spending time with him, I'm talking to him about what he's doing, and a lot of the toys that children usually play with don't have much of that, or they can be quite boring, but the permutations of what can be done with this very simple rainbow toy, I mean, you'd think that, you know, this is just me saying this, but he will spend maybe, you know, a good hour, 2 hours just playing with this toy and trying it out in different ways. He might walk around the room a bit and put it somewhere and start stacking it on a chair or somewhere else. So it's a really it's a neat little toy, and you can see he's starting to piece it all back together now and make a few other shapes, and he's exploring, which is really important. It's that curiosity piece, which is extremely important. And once again, you see him stacking the toy, but this time as he tried to do at the very beginning, but now successfully.